Hello everyone. Today in this lesson we are going to discuss about motion of a point mass tied to a string wound over a solid cylinder. So look at the diagram here. There is a point mass having mass M. You can look at the picture here. The point mass M is suspended on a string where the string is wound on a cylinder. The cylinder can rotate. Now you just imagine due to this mass, the forces will be acting downward which is equal to mg. That is mg will be acting vertically downward. And also same time there will be tension will be acting upward. So if the mg is greater than tension, what will happen to this point mass? The point mass will now comes down. At the same time, the string also will now come down. At the same moment, the cylinder will now start rotating about the axis of rotation. You can see the picture there. So what we are assuming here, mg is greater than tension. So we can write here mg minus tension is equal to m into a. What is the acceleration direction? Acceleration will be acting downward. So in this equation, what is the tension here? So in order to calculate the tension process, look at the another picture here. The one side of the cylinder, that is one face of the cylinder. Radius is capital letter R, tension is acting, mg is acting vertically downward which is greater than tension, and acceleration which is acting downward. So you can use the formula that tau is equal to, because it's a rotating one, so we can write here tau is equal to I alpha, where what is the tau? Tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. Here what is the perpendicular distance here? The radius R. Now what is the force here? The force here we can write the tension. So we can write here tau is equal to tension into what is the perpendicular distance once again? Radius R. So T into R. So now look at the tau equation here. We can write the T into R is equal to I alpha, where I is called what? The moment of inertia of the rolling body. Here the rolling body is what? A cylinder. Okay, a solid cylinder. Now what is alpha? We already know acceleration is equal to R alpha. So alpha is equal to A divided by R. So we can substitute for the alpha is equal to A by R. So the equation TR is equal to I into A by R, or we can write tension T is equal to IA divided by R square. This is the equation for tension. Now let's substitute for this value in the equation number 1. Say it as this is the equation number 1. So we can write here mg minus tension. Tension is equal to what? IA divided by R square is equal to MA, or mg is equal to ma plus ia divided by r square. Alright, so a can be taken outside, so mg is equal to a into m plus I divided by r square. Therefore we can write here acceleration. So let's write the acceleration formula here. So acceleration A is equal to mg divided by m plus I by r square. This is the acceleration formula. Once again, if you take the mass outside, we can write here m cancel. So the acceleration is equal to g divided by 1 plus I by mr square. So this is the acceleration formula for the point mass. Look at the diagram. You can see here acceleration is less than small letter g. That means the acceleration of the point mass will be less than acceleration due to gravity. If the question is asking for the angular acceleration, we can write the angular acceleration. For example, A is equal to g divided by 1 plus I by mr square, where A is equal to r alpha. So alpha is equal to g divided by r all divided by 1 plus I by mr square. So this is the equation for angular acceleration. Same way we can also calculate the equation for tension. From the equation number 1 you can write the tension is equal to mg minus ma. Now you substitute the value for acceleration. Acceleration is equal to g divided by 1 plus I by mr square, and you do the calculation. You can take the m outside and finally the answer tension is equal to mg all divided by m r square divided by I plus 1. This is the equation for tension. Hope you understood this one. Thank you.